Welcome back, guys. This is Nedungaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2, and this is our freight train starting from Miller Terminal to Pittsburgh. It has just recently dropped its grain freight. I'm going back for another load towards Miller Terminal. There it is, the terminal, the farm. There it is, slowly slowing down. Okay, there are people standing even in these stations, isn't it? Okay, I think the direction has changed. It is getting loaded. Okay. So let's see. What were the tasks left behind? We have provided 8 cities train connection with express status. Yeah, we have already done that, and we have already achieved 300k balance per week. Oh, we did that. Okay. So the next thing which we have to do is transport 60 passengers without changing trains from Washington DC to Buffalo. Passengers will only take the train if the route is no more than twice as long as linear distance. Connection, okay, done. I think we already have established a line here. So all we have to do is, I think this is the last task in this campaign, right? I think so. So let us put an express line between Washington DC and Buffalo. We'll go with the fastest, Dunham. Yeah, and 60 passengers, right? So I think this will do. Yeah, this was attacked by our dear competitor Bharti, isn't it? Yeah. Let's reset it. It'll still run the same way. Okay, I cannot change it. And we have some innovation points, and now the notification is showing properly. Let's see, what do we have to? We can unlock the next express line, Firefly.
This locomotive is a moving bomb, and no one knows when it will go off.
Come on, Marty. And we can also have a covered cab. Okay, we'll wait for that. We need 60 more innovation points. And I think this line, the one we just recently launched, where it is. We can change this one to the new Firefly. And let's see. We can change all our money making lines to Firefly. These 3 are the most profitable ones. Yeah. Boston to New York is also good. Oh, it goes up to Philly.
The railroad business had exploded. Brilliant pioneers and their courageous investors had proven that steam-powered rail transportation could more than compete with the expensive alternative of artificial waterways. The success convinced initial doubters, and new routes were springing up like mushrooms. Soon, small separate routes were getting in each other's way, and the hoped-for profits were declining. Critical voices were raised. How could the railroad business continue to grow if it was choking on its own complexity?
Your progress is great. Now it's really paying off that I invested some money in a couple of speculative land deals near your rail lines. They have multiplied in value by now. I personally never doubted the success of the steam locomotive. However, what you have accomplished here is something else entirely. Our work here has been a technological revolution, and we are both facing a golden future.
All right, the chapter is done. Nice. I think this is going to be my new ranking. Let us see the ranking here. Where is it? Where can I find me? Yeah. I'm here in top 21. Okay. So if I did a little bit of faster pace of gaming, I could have crossed it a little bit further in the ranking. But I think we are fine. Our company value is 30 mil. We have 11k kilometers length of route. And we have connected 18 rural businesses. And I didn't buy any businesses, right? If I do that, my value will increase more. And we did that within 3.7 years. So I think that is good. Okay. So let's get into a new game, into the campaign, and let's get into the next chapter. England and Wales. That is going to start in 1845, which I have already completed. We'll do it once more. The same company. I don't think so we can change anything, but at least we'll start with 2 mil here. And the difficulty is going to be 1.3. I think we can manage that. So let's get into the game.
I had invited the operators of the most important rail networks to this evening to solicit support for my Nord Express. An important ally was to be the engineer I had invited. People like him had already helped to bundle the enormous potential of dozens of micro companies. The British gave their own railroad bubble of the 1840s a very appropriate name: Railway Mania. Passengers complained about the absurdity of having to change trains and buy a new ticket in almost every city. Transporting goods over long distances was also possible, only at enormous cost. The time was ripe for a real corporation.
What do you think you're doing? Sit up straight. My name is Captain Hewish, and that is how you will address me. In case you haven't been briefed yet, I am the new General Manager of the London and North Western Railway Company, the first of my kind, and your superior. I have the dubious pleasure of organising the merger of 3 independent railway companies. Your task is to be of assistance. I've prepared a list of tasks for you. I am a busy man and will check on you later. Any questions? Good. Then you may sit comfortably.
Okay, we have a strict general looking at us, and we have a brand new company in London. What is it called? London and North Western Railway Company, isn't it? Yeah. And we have our first set of tasks here. Let's see. We have to transport 60 passengers without changing trains from London to Liverpool. And where is Liverpool? Somewhere nearby. There it is. And we have 3 rural businesses to be connected to a rail network, all to be done within December of 1845, so within a year. And we have 2 mil in the bank. And do we have an existing? I think we have an existing line, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, can I remove these lines? I think I can. Can have a refund. Good. I'm going to take the track out. And for some reason we have 2 stations here. I'm going to take it out. Let's clean up this mess. Okay, done. So let us do this simultaneously. So we need to connect 3 rural business and connect London and Liverpool. All other things can wait. Let's get into terrain mode and see. British Isles is going to be predominantly flat. And we have Dover here, right? Yeah. So there is only going to be 1 station here. And London is going to need... Do we have a space? Yeah. So we have all the central part of Britain unlocked. So we cannot have lumber. We can have wool, maybe milk, grain and corn. Yeah, so these 3 we can provide. Okay, let's see. I'll put a station like this outward. Or we can do it like this, right? Now we'll do it like this. I'll have a pretty much straight line and a little bit away from the river. I think the river is Thames, right? Yeah. So first we'll connect London and was it Liverpool? Yeah, pretty much Liverpool. We'll remove this station. And we do have sugar here. Okay, this line is going to be interesting. Now look at that, it's going to cost 3.6 mil. Due to a lot of tunnels. Yeah. Without the tunnels, I think it is not going to cost much, isn't it? Yeah. We'll try to keep the speed max. Yeah, 266k is a decent expense. I'm gonna double it. We'll set the directions. Let's put in the gridiron. And I think I'm going to start with, we'll start with a simple, or else we'll give 2 supply towers. One maybe here, another one here, before entering the city. Okay, let us start. Was it an express line? Yeah. So let us start with the London to Liverpool. Oh, we have new trains. Yeah, we are starting in 1845. We have Iron Duke, Jennyland Limit. Limit is here. So we have GM American. Okay, let's see which one is cheaper. A rocket is the cheapest, so we'll start with that. I know it is going to take a lot of time, but I think we can manage. So let me unpause the game and let rocket start loading up with passengers. Okay, things are happening. It is going to be a slow process, but I think we are going to be fine. So let us connect the rural businesses here. We are going to so badly need wool. I'm not sure how we are going to connect it, but before doing that, let us extend this track pretty straight as long as we can push it. Yeah, and we do have our competitors here. Yeah, we have two competitors, right? Yeah, so we have to keep them in mind. And based on the storyline, the freight and train connections in England has saturated. So we are basically redoing the whole business here. Yeah, I think the yellow one and the blue one are our competitors. Look at that, GM American has reached 39 kilometers per hour, a new record in freight line. So we are just redoing the tracks here, redoing the business. And I think we can buy this business, right? Yeah, private tracks may not be purchased at this time. Okay. So in that case, we'll put in a new station. Somewhere like this. And I'm not double tracking this for now. Okay, that is a decent curve. I'm going to accept it and hope the opposite curve is possible. Yeah. Let's set the directions. Yeah, done. Now, will this be considered as, yeah, true? Good. Let us connect it here with, I guess, a rocket. We have already crossed 747 kilometers. They're taking in milk. We have crossed 35k. Yeah, we are already in 40k, right? Okay. So eventually London will get its wool here. But London doesn't need wool. It is Oxford which needs wool. So let us build the maintenance depot here. Make it 70% and a warehouse for sure. We'll store grain, corn. We'll take in sugar and possibly milk. And we can even request for cloths. We'll take in wool and we'll see what happens. Let's build the other stations. I think we need an overhead pass here. And we have to be careful. We are getting into our competitor's territory. We don't have to cross it. We can just turn right here, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, we were doing it for Dover, right? Yeah. We can change from here or maybe from here. Let me see. Dover is right here. If I want to put it, yeah, the station has to be here. So I guess we have to cross. Okay, we can do it like this. We can just draw the line simply like this. Okay, we are getting a bridge here. Good. Okay, so we have a line like this. So from here we'll take a diversion line. This one is going to be interesting. Or we can take it from here. Yeah. Because this is also going to be a freight line, right? Yeah.
Step in the right direction.
Okay, so let us put in the supply tower somewhere here. And let us connect Caen to London with a rocket. And I think this one is running empty, isn't it? Yeah. Because I don't think so. Liverpool has grown up. Yeah, it is only 19k. Okay. So eventually we'll start storing up wool here. Once we connect Oxford. And we have to connect the grain also here. Let us do that. Okay, I'm gonna accept it. Is that too sharp of a turn? I think so, right? Yeah. I think I have to redo the station. Let's see. Maybe it needs a little bit, yeah. A little bit of curve like this. Let's see, the space is too congested. Otherwise we can put it right here, right? Yeah. Eventually Dover is also going to need grain, but I'm only planning this direction for now. We will think about it when the occasion arises. Let's put in the directions. Yeah, they all have a common supply tower here, so it's going to be fine. So let's bring in the grain to London with the rocket. I'm keeping them separate freight lines because they are going to be busy and they are going to be profitable since it is rocket. And we have another task. Yeah, this task is not yet completed. Okay. Rocket is going to take quite a long time. Do we have 2 trains? I have only 1, right? So I think this will do. Yeah, maybe another trip and it will be done. So let us correct Oxford to London. We cannot get lumber, right? Yeah. I'm going to connect Oxford like this. We cannot because we already have a private line here. Okay, in that case, let us connect sugar to Liverpool and see how things go. I am pulling it behind so that we can have a good straight line. Can I connect it here? Yes. Okay, now we can. Now initially I'm only going to connect it to Liverpool. We're not going to have any tracks here, but eventually sugar is going to be needed directly to other cities, maybe to Birmingham immediately at some point when we connect. That is why I'm making the double track here. So let's have a simple line from here to Liverpool. Now Liverpool is going to need a lot of sugar, and I'm going to build the maintenance depot and the warehouse here. So we can request for grain, corn, sugar, maybe at some point milk, and see what happens. So in London, did I put in the sugars here? Okay. So eventually they will be transferring sugar. Oh, it is a one-way thing, so it has to transfer 60 passengers from London to Liverpool. Okay, so I think one more trip will do. And do I have a gridiron? I do, right? Yeah. And we have another grain source here. We can connect that. And how is the situation in London? Are we storing them? Not yet. So we are basically fulfilling our local needs, local demands. Okay. I think the next plan should be, if the task is not anything crucial, I think we should connect Oxford to this line and connect Oxford and London, have a simple train. And we haven't even started the freight track, we're just using the mixed line. Oh yeah, the sugar will not be transferred, isn't it? Yeah. So let us make this, yeah, let it complete. After that we'll make, or else we can make another line. We do have enough money, right? Yeah. We can make a line from Liverpool to London and make this one strictly freight. and see what happens. Initially we'll be taking Meaton, but yeah, Liverpool's demand has been supplied. It is slowly dropping down, good. And Birmingham is also getting its corn. Yeah, it is 100%, grain is 100% good. Milk is 100%, but milk is not going to be a transfer to Liverpool initially. So we'll see what happens. We are bringing in only 3 loads of meat. So is London getting its meat from somewhere else? Yeah, maybe somewhere nearby. Oh yeah, from Bristol probably, yeah. Whose line is it anyways? Walter Pejonk's line, and this one is probably CJ Ward. No, Helen's line, okay. And the rocket is being serviced here. Twenty more people, finally, yes. So we will be completing it. Good. And we do have some innovation points. Let us see. We need to improve the quality of our trains. Employees cost, reliability, there it is. Increase the reliability of our locomotives by 5%. Good. Let's take that. Increase transport revenue for mail bags by 5%. I'm going to hold on to it. We'll see. Do we have anything from 1830s? Not yet unlocked, just one. Cost of personnel, yeah, we are going to be fine. And I haven't even encashed anything so far. I think we are going to wait for that. Let us encash them when we need to. I don't think so the competitors are as annoying as Barty. So I don't think so they will sabotage our lines now. At least not in the near future. So we'll see. And I think Liverpool, where is that line? Meat line is reaching there, right? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we have enough corn here to bring in. There it is. Yeah. Good. It will be dropping the meat and picking up the corn most probably. Yeah. And Liverpool has started storing. Look at that. Beautiful. So yes guys, we are traveling in the slowest possible train ever. But at least it is coal dependent. I am not sure what this is. With an open train. Look at that. And the weather is always gloomy in Britain, isn't it? Let's see how the passengers are. Yeah, in this stage we cannot enter inside the train apparently. Maybe the mail carriages, yes. And there's no one sitting inside here. Yeah, I think the sorting facility starts in 1860s, right? Yeah. So yes guys, we have completed our Northeast American conquest campaign, and we are getting into the British Isles, and we have started our headquarters in London, and we have a station in Liverpool, and we are slowly expanding along with 2 other competitors, Walter Pejonk and Helen. So we'll continue this session in the next episode, guys, and I hope you like today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays, how my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.